again, like, that same person, no matter who it's been, has had the same numbers. So just feels like a system.
Yeah. System issue more than a player issue. No, I agree with you.
But I don't know. I mean, I guess they're just seeing things in scrims. That's what we've heard.
That's all I heard from JP and Karma is that the scrims have been going great. But
yeah,
that's all I've heard from every team that's doing bad though over the history of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You're playing bad, you got a 90% win rate in scrims.
Yeah, and I think they're right, probably 2-3-5. I mean, Surge really worked on their Skyline last stage. But I mean, it's Skyline, right? And you know what Optic has. They have the talent, they have the shooters. They can absolutely win a Hardpoint.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, this might be a place they can get it done as Neptune just soars in like Batman Dashy. Not much you can do about that one. No one able to get any control here in the opening P1, but it's 3 dead for Optic now. Maybe a chance for Surge. Is they're going to work for the Hardpoint, work for the flip. Dashy is trying to play here from the top banister. And get whatever damage you can. Clean headshots there on a Neptune.
Yeah, nice shots, but Surge is so far pushed up Jim's side. Dashy, he's going to go for the fight. Well, it's trade so far. 10 seconds. This is when normally Surge is at their best, but it's Shotzi and Hook locking it down on rotation. Should have some room to work with on this early setup at P2 if you are Optic.
Lordy, 12 points total earned across that P1.
Yeah, normally don't see that.
I mean, it can be hardy at times. You usually see half of it earned. There was nothing. Now, what can Texas do early? Shotzi's able to give you 2. Set this up for an early, easy hold. So far, so good. Next wave from Vancouver Surge. Starting to spring on forward. Shotzi gives you 2 again. He's been terrific here at P2 so far. Gotta think if he's coming away with 2 on every opening push, you'll be in a good spot.
I mean, you're already happy with this, right? I mean, P2 we know can be messy at times, but teams have gotten much better at it. And while Shotzi and who continue to find kills, now they're going to try to flip the map. So a great P2 here on Optic.
Great P2. They'll get everything unless we'll see a little 2v2 might go down for a little bit of scrap time. Looking around and chasing. Finally going to deal with Hook. He'll take the final 10. And we'll see what Optic can do with the early P3 setup.
You flip the map, though. That's kind of what you want. So
100%.
This is normally kind of what Surge are great at doing, but now they're going to have to get out of this.
Shotzi was so good in the opening moments of that P2. Not able to come away with a double here, but it's Skies that's going to lock in a triple. Will that be enough to get them onto the point? Maybe for the moment, but still quick reinforcements here from Surge. But once again, Texas frying. Oh, a double positive basically for Hook, Shotzi, and Dashy are right around there. And then, yeah, whoever's in that slot, you know, hope battling for even.
Yeah, Sky's able to find Neptune 30 seconds, and Surge just have not been able to get across the middle of the map. Centering on point, everybody finding doubles, even Neptune, not who they wanted, not on their team. He's gonna find the triple, maybe a little life out of Surge.
They're trying to find some life, but no time, no flip.
They need this. They have to find a break here.
See if they can do it. Good pick up onto Shotzi, but then Dashy there with the multi-kill. Feels like some Optic player stepping up with the multi-kill when they need it.
Oh, there's a flip.
The flip is in, the push is through. Last person here is going to be Skies. What is he going to be able to walk away with? Comps have got to be on point. You think they're missing one. Surge, no, at least you stop him from getting 2. You saw Skies' reaction. He thought he had a second. Needed one more bullet, though. But now, this is your moment. I mean, Surge, despite the fact that, like, Optic have been kind of slamming him in the kills department, it's 40 points. It's Skyline. You got a chance to bring this back on this hole.
But Hook just runs up underground. He's got a one-on-one, and he's just able to win it. So he just finds the player on the point and just right through the hill. They fly through. Hook and Shotzi find the break. Spawns splitting right now, but you've already disrupted this. 0-4 Neptune out is their turn.
100%. Big disruption, because, yeah, this was the comeback time. We can get these final 20, still in a decent position. Neptune, once again, big multi-kill for him. Abuza's gameplay of late has been so good. Him and Nasty have been one of the better AR duos in the league, and there they'll close it out for the scrap time. So now, let's get ready for our second set. And we'll see if more than 12 points can be earned in this P1.
I would imagine.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
Yeah,
but
a little different the second time through.
Big 20 there for Surge. Great plays on a Neptune in 0-4 to get a response. Allows Nasty to find an easy double. But yeah, now you're going to have just one player hanging out. That's going to be Neptune chilling on this point, just trying to stay alive.
Staying alive and finding kills. The best combination you could hope for. And get the objective time. Doing it all, relying on his teammates, give him a bit of help, or is he? He'll get to 5 straight before the nade from Shotzi. He's able to hit. Shotzi then goes diving in, and he'll get cut down as Abuza clean with the AR shots. And well, it was never that big of a lead, but for the most part, it has been chipped away. But last time Texas dominated, this is the P2. Let's see if they can do that again. And this is a map where like Surge have been so good in Hardpoint. This is one we haven't seen them on a lot lately.
Well, no, yeah, I mean, they've played it a good amount in last stage. Again, when they try to get into their map pool, I think the big problem was just really the final versus LA Thieves. We saw it a couple of times at the major where they looked very good, but LA Thieves put them in the dirt.
Yeah, it's more, I mean, we haven't seen them look good. Sorry. like getting slammed. I guess I'm just thinking about that. The matchup versus Thieves, which is a difficult one. They can make a good team look pedestrian in Hardpoint. Nice little snapback there from 04 as he gets the 4 straight, and there you get the break and flip. So you couldn't do it last time. This time you're able to. It was Shotzi with a bunch of big multi-kills the first time to hold it down for Texas. Can't find him really here, but with those picks at range, the pressure immediately is going to be right back from Optic.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he missed. Jesse misses, so looks like that player was one shot, doesn't connect, so there is the break for Optic.
Optic able to get break in. Yeah, that gunfight looked a little hot for sure. Start to get this time again. Shotzi on 22, leading the way. Nasty struggling, hit 8 and 21 right now.
Yeah, I mean, he was 1 and 9 to start. Looked like that P4 he was going to get going. Found a couple of easy ones, but since then it has not been easy.
Okay, so now the P3. Already trying to flip through for the pinch. You know, multiple players looking for routes here for Optic Texas. Not able to find it as Shotzi as he gets cut down. The start here at P3 much better than the last time through. He relied on Skies to get 3 last time. Some big opening multi-kills to like keep you to the point. Those multi-kills not coming your way this time as the guns maybe heating up a little bit for Surge. It was Nasty trying to get more involved.
Yeah, and they're controlling the map, decide that they want, right? Last time they really had to try to flip the map. We're able to do so, but Optic, we're going to take that all day. This time, you see all the ARs. It's going to be clean 4 dead. 04 with the double. Abuza, Nasty, they get involved. You see 04's position. They have them in the blender.
It's everything you could want and more. Lead change is looming, and yeah, if you can chain these together, the map will be completely flipped.
Oh, let's see it spawn out. Yep.
Yep. Split comes in, and then the spawn out ultimately for Surge. So it looked perfect for a while there, but maybe got a little too forward on one side.
Yeah, it just happens. You know, some of those gunfights go down 50-50 part of the map, and as soon as those kills come in, you see the Optic players in position. Now, the last time Surge were able to find at least a break the last time we were at this P4, but a tie game. Optic going to try to take the lead, but you see 1, 2, and 3 all pushing this lower side of the map.
Shotzi just hold it by himself. Beautiful plays there to get 3 on that first push. Only one that gets through is number 2 in Abuza. Nice damage in disguise though, so at least that's traded out. Now you'll have a 3-on-3 towards the point as they'll battle in. Surge maybe have done enough to at least make this messy. We'll see. I thought they have, but they don't. Hoop, Skies find kills. They'll hold on. Optic Texas lost the lead for a moment, but now going up 30. Let's hear the comps from Optic Texas.
Long. Still got long.
Yeah, I'm one shot there. Probably still coming out of ult.
Yeah,
I'm one on streaks. I have your help at ult. In the back. One shot Abuza. One shot Abuza. Abuza, one shot.
You spawn? Spawn. We're good.
I'm picking a break.
Oh, it's a summon. Dead.
Nice. 5-3.
That's settled. 1 HP. You're gonna get him. That's settled. 1 HP. What's up? Top in. Abuza done.
Yo, make sure we block off spawn.
We should be good.
Yo, watch your around and block.
One top cat. Top cat right now. Open it. He's up. Top dead. We'll get top short after that. Top short. Let's shoot. I got him. Stay down.
Stay down.
Towards fucking ridge.
On the right. Dead.
I'm blocking boys.
Yo, block.
Yeah, blocking boys.
I'm ready to push up. Yo, alright. One guy's bottom bed.
You short?
Abuza's running out single, guys.
I'm short. Alright, one is their top mid.
Stay down from you. Another one top. Gun Nessie. Top Nessie.
Yo, one more top short.
One more top. Chow time.
That was good. I think we're good.
Nice. Stay down. Watch right cross.
We're good.
Single bed.
Alright, listen, bottom flying.
An incredible stretch there from Optic. Comms were a little weird because we weren't getting Skies. Like, you kind of hear him through somebody else's mic, but it looked like he was being very vocal. We just couldn't hear him. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, great stuff from Optic. They were finding all the kills, blocking the spawns. Again, this rotation of P2 clean right as it pops. And I mean, it was a tie game right at the end of the P3 into the P4. Now you look at this scoreboard. This has been quite a run here from Optic.
Quite a run. Now they just have to close it out. Abuza trying to give them no chance to do that for now, but as he falls, so does the rest of Surge. They can't win it here, but Texas getting darn close. Sky's another multi for him. The AR's locking it down for Texas. They've been strong here at the P2, and they continue to be. And they've had some impressive wins on this particular map. I mean, like Rocker have had their struggles. They've been a great Skyline team. You know, they were able to take them out when they first matched up against them. So you know the Optic Texas potential here. And this time it's not going to be mounted through a comeback, though. They just held the lead throughout.
Yeah, look at the scoreboard. I mean, everybody involved on the Optic side. Everyone over 30. Shotzzy just hit number 40. Yeah, this is what we talk about with the talent.
Talent's there, just when will it be clicking? It is right now, at least within this map 1. And that's a big win because, yeah, you thought their winning condition probably like 2, 3, 5 based on the hardpoint for Surge. But you come in and take this one. Well, you should take this one. Still 22 to go, but up big. We've seen some crazy comebacks, though, on this map in particular. So, you know, especially it'll happen here. You chain together 3 and 4, and suddenly what happened? You blinked and the map has slipped away. So, Texas have got to go for the jugular, and with that break in, able to secure some more time.
Yeah, I mean, just great headshots out of Shotzzy, plus the third gives his team the spawns. And now if you're Surge, you have to contest. In worst case scenario for Optic, you've also got the right side of the map, even if they're able to break on through. So excellent stuff here from Shotzzy.
44 out of him and climbing. 8 now for the win. We'll see if they can shut it down here at the P3, but not really looking that way because Surge still battling in the point. They might be able to get a flip here too, at least flip out multiple. It's gonna have to be perfect, and Shotzzy once again from the stairs and goes demon mode.
He's at 46, 47. We might hit 50.
He took 3 down from that same position last time they rotated. He's been so good. Timing's on point. 47 out of Shotzzy. This is the Shotzzy we have not seen. Has not looked good these past couple of months, but he's looking good in this one. 48 out of Shotzzy. And finally, a positive moment for this Optic Texas team that's been struggling.
Yeah, great map 1 out of them. They're just looking at the scoreboard. I mean, Caesar knows. Yeah, Sky's just like, man, he was frying. Look at the amount of the limbs this guy has. 48. Just felt like every time we were on his POV, it was a double. It was a multi-kill.
100% every time.
Well, he set the pace right from the get-go. That first P2 where he held off multiple Surge pushes.
To be fair, though, that has been, even Shotzzy when he was like, he's had a bit of a down period over these past couple months. But even when he's at his best, still, like, his good looked like he was the best POV in the world. And then the following week, you might have a map where you're like, dear God, what's he doing? It's just been like that. When he's on point and the timings are clicking, dude, it is a pleasure to watch and commentate. We've seen that before. It's just can it be consistent with this team? And I'm hoping they're going to be able to do that. But yeah, 48 and 32, 4,500 damage. Yeah, I mean, the entire team was pumping.
Pumping them. Yeah, 33 non-traded kills. So yeah, pretty much that's all the doubles right there. Yeah, just right from the get-go. And well, you got a very slow start on Anassi. Still 3,500 damage. A lot of assists coming in, but yeah, you can just tell. Slaying so one-sided, hard to win a map like Skyline.
I think this is a Surge team that if they lose a slaying margin by like a little bit, like they can still pull off a hardpoint win because they play some good fundamental COD, but you can't get slammed like that one. It's just that's going to be real hard.
Yeah, and they had their opportunities. It's that second P4, right? I mean, it was really your chance. It felt like you were in the position to do so. You got the early break, but yeah, then Optic just able to get on through a perfect hold, and they carry that into the P1, and it just, yeah, it doesn't stop.
Yeah, and there were some interesting gunfights at times. Like, you know, Surge and Invoke while playing Vancouver, it can be tough. I'm not saying that was the only reason, but there were a few where I was like, okay. It felt like they were getting choked a little bit, but listen, they get slammed regardless. We'll see if they can answer back on the Hacienda, you know, rewind out of it. They're going to try to do it here on Hacienda Search and Destroy. They need to find some Search and Destroy improvements, some control improvements. I mean, I guess I don't take too much from the hardpoint loss. Like, yeah, they'll lose a hardpoint every now and then. They've been good enough that I'm not that worried about that, but search and control are what my eyes are on. And for Optic, it's like everything. Just everything. You put together a good, clean, cohesive series.
Yeah, this would be a massive win. Just right from the, and again,
a Walker lost today, and a win for them today beat
a 40 then at that point?
Yeah. That'd be huge. We're going to take a look at opening duel leaders. For Search and Destroy, you'll see Shotzzy sitting at number 1.
Yeah, that's through last stage 3, so 26-8. So 76% of the time he was winning the opening duels and giving them a man advantage. Just didn't turn into a lot of W's.
No, it really didn't. But maybe that tells you, like,
his form?
It is, yeah, his form, and maybe it is just some small mistakes that they have to iron out to get things going. I mean, it feels like it's bigger than smaller mistakes. But, like, we know this is a team that at least, like, we thought like online you would at least do well just based on like the stage 1, right? Like getting Hoop back in the roster, we thought they'd find some success. I think the panic button for you and I was when they weren't even finding that. Like when the success went away online, we're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, big uh-oh.
Yeah, but we'll see. So far, so good, at least within the series. Be a massive win. You get the map 1 done. Now can you capitalize on some of these first bloods that you're going to get from Shotzzy, assuming that you do. I mean, he's hot off that map 1. I got a feeling he's going to be sending it. And that's what's tough. So you hear a lot of like the criticism, I mean, from the flank, and like Ant's talked about it, and you've talked about it. Like, there are times where you just want to smack Shotzzy upside the head because he just like, he doesn't need to make plays that he is. Like, he makes the game harder than it needs to be. But when it is working, it looks like that map 1.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
It looks incredible. It looks, that's why it's so hard, though, when you have it. It's almost, it makes me think of like, listen, it's not 1-to-1, but it's like if you have Steph Curry on your team and he's 0 for 6 from 3, you don't tell him to stop shooting. Yeah. You keep shooting. And it's not 1-to-1, but like, I just feel like sometimes that's just how he plays the game, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's his style. They know that. They know that. There's no doubt about it. And I think
telling him to slow down is like, I don't know. Telling me to grow hair. I can't.
Well, you could. It would just look odd. It would look like a smiley face on the back of your head.
Yeah, it would. It would not look good. Oh, Lord.
Well, that tells a story. First in opening dual win percentage, but 10th in conversion. The good thing for them, though, we're going to Hasi. You heard the devs talk about it. This is a maps. They're trying to figure out, are we playing Rewind? Are we playing Hasi? We need another S&D map. They beat out Rewind, so we're going to Hasi. I mean,
they're for Surge?
Yeah, for Surge. Yeah. They're 0-3 on the year. 0-1 last stage. Normally a map they avoid.
Well, and that's maybe a big opening for Optic Texas. Obviously, the favorite in this was Surge by a mile. But now, shifts a little bit after that map 1 win. Send it for info. Shotzzy might get caught chasing, but he's going to stay up with 13 HP. I thought he was dead to rights. Booze with the first blood to Shotzzy. Well, he is actually dead to rights. So no first blood for Shotzzy. He'll be taken out of it.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that little start there. So they go up the stairs. They just stop. They close the doors. Maybe try to fake them into thinking they're elsewhere. Hoping you could find one. Almost works, but we're into a 3 versus 3 as the nade didn't connect from Skies onto Abuza, but 04's been working the flank the entire time. That player was 1 bullet. And well, there is the trade. So great flame from 04. Nice teamwork, great nades.
Yeah, and I thought maybe this falls apart when Abuza first dropping. You don't have trophies back there in round 1. He gets caught by the nade, but yeah, the timing on the flank, so good from 04, and the pinch here from Arches from Neptune. But I didn't see what actually ended up happening with Shotzzy, because when we hopped off with them, he was like backing down and like grouping up with his teammate, and then we hopped off and he died. And I was like, what?
I think he got killed by Abuza right with an AR?
Yeah. So he just peeked the lane again? Yeah. Okay. It was just funny because when we hopped off, I thought he was like not doing that play. Like, because that was one of those where I'd be like, hold up, slow down. You got to sub out, bro. That's going to be a tough gunfight.
Well, this could be a quick round. This is a 3-man hit.
Yeah, they're hopping in the car and taking a ride. Does anyone pick up the water push? No one has turned yet.
Yeah, just waiting for 04.
No one has turned yet. At some point, you got to think, hey, maybe someone's coming. Or maybe you don't. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Enough time has passed that Michael 04 Phelps gets through on the flank. It's now down to Skies. 1 versus 3. At some point, I'm going to have a different swimming reference. It's just Phelps is the easy one. You know, like it always will be. He's God. Anytime I'm talking about swimming, it just goes to Phelps.
I mean, in the other reference is normally Shotzzy. So the fact that you don't think about the water route from Optic is a little wild to me. Like,
Well, I kept thinking, like, all right, a couple seconds would buy, a couple more seconds. Eventually, someone's going to check, but.
Yeah, maybe they just were thinking they would hear it or see it.
Yeah, maybe.
But never did.
Or if it was at an event, the crowd would make a noise. I was kidding.
They would never do that.
Can't hot bomb against Optic, Joe.
I'm just saying, if I have shots on my team, like water isn't always an option. So I'm turning around.
Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, 2-0 edge here for Surge. Nice start from him. 04 Neptune. Next look at the Texas offense. Shotzzy got blooded last time. Top balls by Abuza. See if a different outcome this time around. Hook trying to find an opening over towards office, but backing up mid. Nasty is planting something in that box.
Yeah, now's the time to do it.
Weather's heating up.
It's spring, yeah. Gotta use your plants in.
Oh, beautiful. Except today it was just rainy.
Well, that's what you want for your plants.
That's a good point, Joe. You do need water. Water makes the world go round. Hello. Shotzzy this time gets the first blood. This is something they're trying to improve on. He'll get the first blood, and then they don't win the round. Been one of the big issues. Can they close it out here? Uh-oh.
Big uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
But you do have Hook up in the window. Yeah, Hook's up top. Able to find the shots. Great composure there.
Yeah, he was swinging like a windmill, and then dialed it back in. Abuza 1 versus 2. Good job just kind of dancing with him. Nice play by Skies and nice reach out. And it got like a little sketchy, but not too bad. Because you said you had Hook at the window. You had kind of your bailout. Once he got the kill, kind of sealed it. But
yeah, if it was cleaner on that one kill from
Neptune
on the Shotzzy, maybe he's able to make a play. But yeah, Shotzzy just stayed in that corner. Yeah, nasty. I mean, he's just like lurking, hoping to make a play, find that first blood. Instead, he just got kicked in the face.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Skies once again showing his dance moves. Beautiful shoulders there to help close out the round. All right. Optic right back into things, but can they stop him on defense? Last time it was an all-out B hit. This time they are challenging top halls. Nobody challenging it from Optic Texas. They're playing the old, well, we're going to stop A, we'll retake B as a class swap for 04 is in, and we'll see what he can find.
Well, it does get spotted, so Shotzi's going to stay connector. The rest of Surge are just going to wrap towards B. But it's such a slow rotation where you're going to have Optic players in position.
I'm going down now. Popped off it for a second. I think it was like halfway there. Hook's going to peek this again, and he'll get the kill. So 04 can't get on it. Great stuff from 04, or great stuff from Hook to shut that down. And now, like you said, they got to their spots.
Well, Shotzzy might just end this round himself. He goes on a wide flank. Well, he just misses out on the timing. Just Hook takes down 2. He's on 4 in a row, all down to Neptune.
Best of luck. They are going.
Oh my God, he got stuck.
Yeah, if he got stuck, he got like a couple tags in, gets 2 there. That becomes a real interesting scenario. But
yeah, I mean, for Surge, like you're kind of setting up, trying to figure out where they are, and then you end up going towards B. If you just went B a little bit quicker, yeah, bomb would have been down, but because it took so long. Hook gets to that, gets the wall bang. Great stuff from Hook.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic stretch here to get them back square. That wall bang on fences looked crazy, dude. I mean, he's got no aim assist. He's just whirlwinding. He was like whirlwinding and then just like locked and fried him. Hit a bullet and it's stuck. 5 straight now for Hook. All right, so the split off player, it'll be Shotzzy swimming, as you said. So good at it. So athletic.
Yep. Shotzzy the shark.
Bunched up here, just trying to back down 04 from the window.
Well, I think now you're just waiting on Shotzzy. That's probably the call. We're just going to play our life. Let him make a play. You see, though, the timing? Yeah, you're going to start to turn.
Yep.
Who are we playing against? This guy. Doesn't matter, though. Another first blood. Do you get a quick trade at least? That is what you want to see. I think sometimes in the past you might chow that second player. This time just stuns him, waste their time.
No, Surge picked it up well, just lost the gunfight. Now Shotzzy, another first blood. Just wants to stay up as long as he can, and he's out of here. Nice reposition, and he'll get his second kill. All down to Nasty now, 1 versus 2. Optic looking for their 3rd straight round.
Well, this is a great call because now he checks A bomb. They just stayed there. He's going to be wrapping back towards B, hoping to find a timing, hoping they're over there. They aren't. So he's at A. Going to be a tough retake for him.
A lot more doable if he just got that pick, but now he's out, and now this becomes very, very difficult. The biggest thing he had was the element of a surprise in the first. That's now gone. Skies is holding it. Skies is winning it. 3 straight now for Optic.
Yeah, it's like 2 of the players they play their life so well in both Skies and Shotzzy. We've seen it from Skies time and time again with those shoulders that he throws, gaining the info. And then yeah, Shotzzy always has the movement on point.
And this is where I was thinking they'd have their chance to capitalize just with the current form of the Surge team. Maybe catch them in a search. Knew the hardpoint was winnable, but didn't think it was going to go that way.
He was staring at somebody. He was really into that conversation.
Yeah, he'll lock eyes with you. He's not scared. little 3-1 split now with Surge. Most of the focus up towards B. Only person there is going to be Dashy for now. And with quick help and rotation from Hoog. And last time they worked this, you know, it was a slow process, and by the time they worked to get this plant down, 04 got caught. This time, it looks like he's going to get the plant in. So.
Well, he avoided the wallbang, right? You saw Optic shooting on through. If they hit him there, then yeah, he's going to hop off of it. It would be so hard to get it down again. But able to find the timing. Already 10 seconds off the clock. Shots, he's trying to find anything. Car going to be called in, though, from Surge.
Car gone. 04 gets one. Shotsy another car. They're investing whatever they can. Shotsy, a lot of damage in, and then they get smoked. Hook is able to get 2. Shotsy a kill plus the assist on that second. Nice retake here.
And I think maybe because the first car doesn't get info on the bomb, they sort of panic calling the second one. It blows up so fast. Again, just no info on bomb. They had no idea. That's the problem when you back all the way up garage side. You can't check the fuse.
Then you have to fly, and you just get
you just
slaughtered.
Get mowed down. Running into the heady.
And part of that is probably being this is a map they're trying to get better at. They're trying to work in. Like,
you're seeing just the mistakes, the reps.
It's funny because like Surge has been, I mean, fundamentally really sound across modes. Or I mean, they have their maps they're not great at, but it's not often that they
kind of look lost.
Yeah. That's the way to word it. Just kind of trying to figure things out. They had numbers though quickly in this one as the opening skirmish goes their way, and they'll take the 3-2 edge. Hook and Shotzzy couldn't be more split. Hook's going to just take the plant for now, and as they rotate out, what can Shotzzy find? If he can find one, this becomes a whole hell of a lot more interesting, but this is going to be a big timing thing for him, or just waiting on the comms from Hook.
Problem is, I don't think Hook's really spotted anything. He's trying to shoulder to find info, and he's just going to get awful timing. Yeah, that is so tough, because he peeks out Surge's side, doesn't see them office, peeks middle, doesn't see them halls, then is like worried about the full flank. Just Shotzzy's giving him nothing, because he's in a closet. Looking at a bucket.
Hook has to 4 openings, basically. Yeah, there's not much you can do. And if you're Shotzzy, you're just hoping to get lucky and somebody kind of runs across your path. Or you get quick info for Hook and you have a timing you can catch, but end up just kind of being useless.
Hook's just hoping to throw a shoulder, see the info, run away, allow Shotzzy to make the play. That's
100%.
just not what happened.
Yeah, no. So I get what the play was. Just did not happen how they wanted to. So Sturge get a little bit closer in this. I mean, they're trying different looks on offense pretty much every round, it feels like. Just trying to work on things.
What is this, a fake with wrapping back quickly to B, maybe off the nasty info? The problem is like your 2 players A side cannot die. You have a lot of players to deal with here from Optic on this side of the map.
Well, one gets out. Neptune's going to lurk. It's been the Neptune 04 hard carry. Ooh. Gets out.
Stun might keep Optic here. Yeah, it is. So that honestly, it's going to work out.
Yeah, no, it does. They think there's still a presence there. Well, guess what? There isn't. Bomb planted at B. Surge try to take this to tie it up. Checking water. Just making sure. You said Shotzzy is in the lineup. Uh-oh. Nice picks from Hook and Shotzzy. Suddenly it's all on Nasty. And he's going to get shut down. Yeah, they are struggling to hold this site. They're trying to do it in different ways, backing up, holding rock. I mean, the fact that they don't even get a kill there, they're struggling.
Yeah, you're waiting on Neptune to make a play lurking middle of the map, but doesn't happen. He gets caught. I think he's got to wait for the play to develop a little bit more. Instead, yeah, you had 2 players on the rock. One was Garage and then Neptune mid, but yeah, nothing. B has to be better.
No, yeah. I mean, great retake from Texas, but like the setup has to.
And I think, remember last stage when we saw Miami consistently planning backside of the bomb and going and taking office? This is why.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
You want that position to see the fuse a lot easier.
One more round. And Optic take the 2-0 edge, and they're closer to 10 points and then 40 up on Rocker with their run to make champs. Maybe dinking him in the back of the head there with the stun, but
love tap.
Probably won't matter in the scheme of things. Trying to get there quickly are the two Surge players through halls, but it is another first blood for Texas. They've dominated the first blood department. They've been able to capitalize on them as well.
You're just waiting on Shotzi again. Because first blood, you're going to stall out. Hope he makes the play, and he does. There's a chance he gets caught there, and then it's a 3 versus 3. But you take that chance every single day.
It really feels like this should be a good map for them. Just
it's just ratty.
Based on their play style. And like, yeah, want to be a little ratty and elusive. All down to a 4, and he is gone. Nice win there from Optic Texas. Impressive showing in the Hardpoint. Beautiful stuff here in the Search and Destroy. I think, well, I mean, listen, there was a good plays from Optic Texas, but it also was the flaws of Surge. Like, they don't look good on Rewind. They don't look good on Hacienda. And they're trying to find ways that they're going to be able to beat the likes of your FaZe when they're in top 4 and beat the likes of Thieves. One of them's got to get there.
Yeah, honestly, it's really the B post plan. I thought their defense was fine. It's just B post plan.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost 2 rounds where it's got to be better.
No, you're right.
At least should find a win in one of them. But yeah, Optic, just great little setups, allowing Shotzi to make plays.
Yeah, great series from him and the whole Optic team so far. And probably the biggest question mark, as we said coming into this, for Surge was gonna probably be the control. Is where their question marks have been. And you've had a dud. Like, you had Nasty start out so slow in the map 1, right? And really struggle around double negative. I mean, you go 3 and 15 for the ARs on Surge. I mean, 04 and Neptune were getting theirs at times. And usually I would think, like, honestly, if 04 is like Assault, Search, and Destroy, I think like they're probably doing all right.
Yeah, we saw Hooch had 10-3 first blood, so he just consistently gave them numbers. Yeah, every time they got numbers, they did a good job just stopping. Then that allows Shotzi to make that play.
Yeah, I mean, we've been kind of preaching a need for a little bit of patience, not over-chowing stuff. I mean, Optic for a while have been the solo chow squad. It's been frustrating to watch, but they're just pausing, hitting the brakes sometimes after the pick. Now, it's good to see. They need to. Except when it's Shotzi on Skyline Hardpoint. Keep going. Do whatever you were doing there.
Yeah.
But Des, talk to us about the first 2.
Optic is up 2-0, and what did I say? Anytime all 4 of us go one way, we are dead wrong.
Well
done, fans. We are failing in our predictions, but Optic is succeeding in their goal.
Fans didn't pick them either.
Champs.
Fans didn't pick them either, according to their graphics. Why'd you say good job, fans? We all suck.
I said good job. You're failing with us. But Optic is succeeding. Can you listen to the second half of my sentences, Al?
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. Can we take a look at the highlights?
We should, because it's been incredible for the side of Optic Texas, who have been awful at Search and Destroy. This is great news. Shotzi's getting all the timings he's needing. He's slowing down when he's meant to. And on the flip side, they're getting first bloods too, which is huge for an Optic Texas team, who has been doing a really bad job of working together, but that wasn't the case throughout this map number 2. They played the trades and their numbers incredibly well.
Yeah, they had some really good rounds, 2 amazing retakes on B. You saw like one of them where it's like Shotzi, they take secret control, Shotzi gets pushed all the way up top, and then they isolate 04 down low and bottom connector. They back him up all the way to their base, and then it's just like slow retaking rock with our stuns and nades, using our tags, and then taking space off of them. Like, good teamwork from Optic Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Then even in their offensive rounds, like even when Shotzi's trying to make the solo play where he's going all the way around, like they're waiting, like having the patience.
A little patience today.
Yeah, they're slowing the game down when they need to, and then kind of all attacking simultaneously, right? So some of the things that they were throwing away last bit, like way cleaner here. And I think it comes from that confidence in the map 1 Skyline. Like, this is a thunderous start, especially from the superstar and Shotzi. Clint's very excited. He's very hyped.
Very excited. You should be too, Ali. As you take a look at the scoreboard, it is 2-0 Optic. They are on match point. That would earn them another 10 points, giving them a little breathing room from Cloud9 in Minnesota. But it comes from this first hard point, and it comes from this guy, the captain. I was in his stream until 12:15 a.m. Shotzi was grinding 8s. I don't think I saw him win any of those 8s matches during the 2 hours I watched.
That's a good thing,
But
bro.
he's been putting in time, and you can tell they are hungry for some dubs again.
Listen, not winning 8s is a good thing. He's trying to play the game the right way, right? And in 8s, sometimes you got to play for kills the wrong way. So that might be a good thing. But yeah, I mean, Ali, this was a really, like, I mean, Shotzi just took over.
Yeah. I mean, Shotzi and Skies, I mean, I guess this was a really good map 1 for Skies as well, as, again, we've been kind of harsh on him, especially going into this series. And for the side of Optic Texas, this wasn't as shocking as the map 2 win. Skyline's always been a map that Optic Texas have felt pretty strongly with in these series. And for Shotzi, I mean, it's basically the best map for him to be able to just kind of go rogue. So that's what makes map 2 so impressive, is because they're only 3 and 7 on Hacienda Search and Destroy. For me, that was them putting in the work and showing it here in this series.
Shy of the 50 bomb shots. He always letting us down.
He could have got it.
All right.
Could have just ran out of time and got it.
Honestly, get a little greedier. If you're at 48, why not push it for number 50, right?
Don't listen to these guys.
Shotzzy up 2-0, and if you want to watch him perform like that on stage, you're going to have to come to the final major of the year. We are heading to DreamHack Dallas in 3 weeks. Yes, 3 weeks. We'll be heading down south. Breaking Point will be there. The Flank will be there. We are bringing in all the big hitters in the Call of Duty content universe, Allie.
It's so fun. And I love being at these events. I love seeing everybody together at these events. And also, it's not just going to be COD. So it's going to be awesome, guys. Make sure you get your tickets and you show out. Why is Merc looking at me like that when I said that?
Merc is really excited for this matchup. He's so excited that his headset is on. He is ripping, roaring, ready to go. Maven also has his headset on, and the game is loading. Let's go to our casters.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a watch party graphic before. Whatever, dude. Let it up, man. I want to hear Ben J's takes. Come on, Ben. Break it down.
Coffee and cow with my dad, Ben.
Yeah, I want to hear that. I want to hear
That's
Aches.
what I'm there for.
Hear what Aches has to say, which...
Absolutely.
No, dude, I love it. I'm just trolling, bro. I'm just trolling. I just thought that was interesting. But okay, all right. We get ready for the map 3. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Can I have a heart-to-heart with you?
Yeah, let's heart-to-heart.
You know I love Ken. And I wanted to really root for this Rocker story and stuff. I know you love Ken too, but like they're dead to me. I hate the Rocker team.
Okay.
I'm full on Greenwall now.
Let's get it.
Let's go, Optic! If you can't beat Vegas, well, I guess Optic lost to Vegas too. Never mind, they're both dog shit.
We are locked in.
I'm losing my mind today.
Yeah, you're not feeling too well. So
No, I'm a little under the weather today. That's all right. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'm feeling loosey and goosey. Woo! No, it's just funny. I was trying to sell that whole story. Basically,
Yeah.
I'm dead. Rocker's dead because I lost to Vegas, but I said that. I'm like, wait, so did Optics. So now my whole narrative's done.
It's over.
Damn it. All right, map 3. Optic looking for a big win here over Surge. Surge coming off back-to-back finals. Haven't won a map in a final, but they've gotten there. One day they'll win one.
That is true. Spitting facts right now.
Maybe it would have been good, if that line from Scrapper was like, you won't get back to a final. If he just said, you won't win a map in a final, he would have been spot on.
Yeah, but they did get back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but if he worded it differently.
I know.
So the Surge control game has been not great. They're trying to improve that desperately, but their backs are up against it in this opening match as Optic Texas flying on all cylinders, seeing the gameplay starting to match what they've been doing in scrims. That's all. I talked to Carmen JP multiple times. I know. Listen, we hear it all the time, but they're like, trust me. He like said it. He was like, trust me. Like it's so much better. I'm like, I believe you. I believe you. Now show it to me in a match, and so far they are.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. Maybe that's why you don't make the change. They know their ceiling. They know how skilled they've been, how good they've looked in scrims. Just got to put it together. Just see if it can happen.
And I still just feel like with this 4, bro, it's just like, yeah, one little good stretch, like a good win. Honestly, like a good win like this.
Good win.
Do wonders, because I have a lot of it is mental, bro, with this squad. Like,
it probably is. I would agree with that, but there is stage 1 that exists. That's my only concern. Like they did have a good online stretch, and then went to land and looked
that's
a
true,
little
but
different.
you could maybe chalk that up as like had a bad land. That happens. And then chaos kind of
ensued.
Yeah. There have been some chaotic years. You go from the dynasty to some chaos. I mean, there have been some wild years from the hilly stuff to Pred. Like, yeah, some tough years where they're trying to make things work and like it just stick stuff together with some duct tape.
Yeah, battle through adversity.
Yep.
Really expensive duct tape, though.
You're not wrong. What's the best duct tape we can buy? Let me know, Hex. I want some. They're able to pause it with 2.5. 10v12, the minute extension, he'll get a chance here. Working through on the flank. Taking a route's going to be nasty, but
there's 3
turning around to kind of deal with that. The minute extension should be here real quickly. Yeah, the trophy's gone, but the players sure aren't. Now that he's shot, he's going to get picked up.
They're thinking they probably have a little bit more time maybe to allow Nasty to make a play, but now they don't. Now they're down in lives. Hook the Nuke starting to turn this around. It's just 0-4 who's out of his base, so he's going to find one. Give his team some breathing room as Abuza's going to find the second. So nice little response there from Surge. They find 3.
Hook the Nuke's got to be the coolest content we've ever had, right? Like I don't think I can't even think of another one like that, bro. Hook the Nuke. It's so good. Is there another one? I don't know. Handsome Merc, I guess.
I mean, there's another one. I just don't think it's like good for broadcast at all.
Talking about formal?
That's about scums, dude.
Oh, we're going off the rails. 2v6. Scott, nice little chow there, but he's going to have to do it all with Dashy. Dashy's gone. Now he's just Mr. Do-It-All on the point. Pausing the clock. Can he 1v5? Harness your inner Cammy. I already saw one 1v5 today. I thought, man, who knows? Maybe another, but a little easier to do
not
maybe
for
defensively.
And not for Surge.
Yeah, and defensively. A little different. The Surge, they will end up closing it out, but I mean, good stuff by Optic, maybe to get the progress you got considering the circumstances. Hook the nuke. Foreheads in monitors since 1998.
It's probably pretty close, right?
I don't know. I just picked a year. No, probably not that
2001.
close. Surge strike first. Abuza ends it on 4 straight. Now we'll look at the opening break here from Surge, and terrific so far. And they're going to work to get something done here on B, or just pause the clock and maybe just kind of let Neptune find whatever openings he can.
Yeah, I may only think this is one, but well, with Neptune dying, great find by Hooch. Kinda, well, allows them to realize, all right, there's 2 here. So we're going to find both of those kills. You had 1 player on the 8 point. That's Abuza. Opted to do a great job controlling the middle of the map.
Oh, it was a nice snap from Nasty, but couldn't get the kill. Neptune still like tucked away. Nasty here working with him. 0-4. Gonna get onto it. And we got 2 working this side again. What progress are you gonna walk away with? There's like a sliver from getting the first A bit, sliver from getting B. There's the first bit of progress at B. He'll continue to apply pressure here, but the pressure's gone.
Stuck? Yeah, sure
it's
did.
just 0-4, and he just caught a softball to the face. Back to step 1 we go.
Yeah, and the problem is it's so clean. It's going to be hard to get out of this, you would think. But Nasty and Neptune are going to find 2.
That's okay. Yeah, it's about as good as it can be.
You really haven't worked A, so you've been right on this B point. It's a massive 1 versus 1. The main messes up, and Neptune's got to go.
No, it almost feels like their directive was like, we are working B. That is our strategy for this opener. No matter what, we were doing B first. Maybe in trouble again, though. Slips away. I mean, you got your 2 ticks, but the fact is you need the extension. Now I feel like you just have to try and make the play to A. Even though you have no progress, like, you just got multiple players posted towards B for Optic Texas. They know they're close, but you've got Skies in your top window just zapping you the second you try to find an opening. Under 10 seconds to go, now someone's got to go. Dashy here to close line as you go through.
Again. Yeah, they're going to hit the zip and try to go towards the ladder.
Can they get there?
Optic are here. Nobody's defending B. Nobody's defending B for Optic, so you have a couple of players in position. From up top, though, is Dashy right on the tray, but that nade is going to connect from 0-4, and that's the nade that they needed.
Extension so close.
Someone's flying.
Contest is in. Nasty's going to drop. Hook the nuke gets in with the final second, and they will squeak out the round. Well, I squeak out, preventing that point, I guess. So what they get? 2 ticks? Yeah.
2, yeah. But yeah, I think you kind of see it sort of like from their reaction.
No, I was surprised.
Went to B.
Yeah, no, I literally was like, I thought Surge were going to have to go A because if I'm Optic, I'm like, they need 1 tick. Let's just make sure they don't get B. Like, we can retake A. And then they all just rotated out.
Yeah, no, that was going to be one of those, like, if that ends to turn to a round.
Yeah. I just feel like, hold up. What's happening
Well,
here?
you don't see anything top middle, so you're like, they're going underground to B.
Yeah.
But it worked out. We're good. We don't have to have that discussion.
You're right. Yeah, we don't need to dissect it. They won the round. I was a little confused, but
I think they were also confused. But yeah, like you said, I mean, Surge they were like B.
No, yeah. You can tell that was just the game plan. Like, we want to work this. Maybe just test something we were working on in scrims in a live atmosphere. Optic thinking the same thing. We got 2 here. Nice timing there from Shotzi, and it's going a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, Nasty, he tries to hit that full flank from A. Sky's able to pick that up. Massive gunfight win. Now he's controlling top gun, middle of the map. And yeah, I mean, once this B point moved to this area, you can hit it off the break. Just usually, it can be pretty tough. But Dashy finds 3. I mean, they're in the blender. 9 kills to 0 throughout this round.
I don't think Surge expected to swing the corner and all 3 of them be standing on top of each other. I thought it was going to be another like optic lineup moment. When we hopped out to like the third person camp, like they literally like had feet and mouths. But they walk away with
exercise.
It. As Dashy is slamming 6 straight for him before he falls. 1 tick away from a 2-1 edge, and we're closer to a potential 3-0. And this has been a day of the unexpected, as no one has had their picks right. And maybe, as an Optic fan, starting to feel good about something. Because yes, maybe you're playing Surge on some of their bad maps, and they've been struggling in control. But the fact is, like, you're looking good, right? Like, you're winning with authority. And that's what I've been wanting to see for this Optic team.
And I mean, Surge, you might start off stage 4 0-2 right after losing in a game 5 yesterday to FaZe. A tough start to their schedule. But everyone's, I mean, yeah, most of us are thinking Surge will take care of Optic. Just not happening.
No, it is not. Optic looking good. And like, yeah, they lost to FaZe, but I had to go all the way to a game 5, and we know FaZe have not looked good as of late. So this is, I mean, Texas maybe starting to hit stride at the right time. I mean, how much you could turn around this whole year, bro. Imagine they just win like major foreign champs. Listen, I'm going crazy right now, I know. But like, imagine they did.
They should.
You just, the whole year, it's all got the window. It'd be like, I don't know, like Thieves, like Vanguard year or something. Just turn up the last month and best team on the year. Now, I know that I'm speaking nonsense, but it still would be a wild story.
That's what we're about. We're about the story.
Yeah, my rocker story is dead in the dirt. So now I'm creating a Champs Optic Texas win. That's my next story, Joe. I'm a storyteller. And I'm J.R.R. Tolkien.
And I know what this story is for Surge, because I've been a player in this situation. I'm just saying, I'm getting smoked online. Like, this is some BS. I got the 2 finals in a row.
I'm sure they are.
Like, they are just getting melted.
I'm sure they are. I mean, we've heard the play for Vancouver is,
but this is just a stop.
They've been vocal about that at times, and I'm sure, yeah, you get back-to-back finals, it's easier for that mentality to creep in. Like, when this team first joined with Neptune, you're finding some success, like, you can probably brush some stuff off, but yeah, you get to back-to-back finals 100%. And that's going to be on Ray probably to be like, guys, listen, I've been around since the invention of the clock. You can't feel that way. I don't know why I went with the invention of the clock. I had no idea. No idea. I was thinking like he's a grandfather COD, grandfather clock. My brain.
That works. I mean, it worked.
Yeah, my brain is insane.
It worked out.
Woo. Only 24 on it. But they're working towards this second bit of progress. We'll see if they can get the extension. Otherwise, this one is done. And Optic Texas are winning champs.
Well, we'll see if they win this round first.
Yeah, no, you're right.
8 points going to be done. Husto didn't have a big flank. Here's the problem. If you go like 3-4 dead now, you're going to have 9 lives or so. So good job by 0-4 to just get out, play his life, find a kill on top of it.
Life deficit maybe being chipped away a little bit here. They got body on deposit. Shotzzy continues to be elusive, though, and he's just going to sprint right into the spawn and catch a fantastic route and timing onto Abuza. And he's going to do laps as long as he can. The laps will end there, but you've got the reinforcements. Guys and Dashy have also pushed up.
It's going to be it's a weird day already. Upset. 3 upsets in a row.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, what, Miami plays Thieves next?
No, Miami 3-0, I guess.
Yeah, make sure to change your predictions.
Yeah, Metals is going to have a 2.8 KD, drop 50 on their forehead in Hardpoint. Today's insane. 15v4. Maybe the best win Optics had on the year. Surge could get out to an 0-2 start. Finally, something positive for the Green Wall fans.
Respawn-wise, I can't tell you the last time we've had like 2 clean respawns like this from Optic.
It's been a while. Yeah, no, it has. It has.
Obviously, like Search was a little back and forth.
Yeah. There it is. That's a 3-0 victory for Optic Texas. And for first time in a while, all smiles. Like, that is one to feel very, very good about. And I'm curious if that maybe, I know you mentioned they had a good stage 1, but like, listen, that's a long time ago. I'm wondering if this match is a little bit of a turnaround for them, at least online. A little turnaround, because they honestly, like, they need to at least be good online right now. Just get every point you can take, because you still have, even though it's maybe a little bit more separation, you still have Cloud9 and Rocker nipping at their heels.
I mean, Cloud9 and Rocker, they just put their head in the dirt.
Because this series? Yeah. No,
This and then that Falcon series.
Yeah,
I mean, we're thinking a totally different storyline the next couple of weeks.
No, this is not the day I expected whatsoever. Thought these last couple of series were going to really go the distance too, and that's not been the case. Like, I thought Octane had potentially pushed this 4 or 5 maybe. But they just win it in 3-0 fashion.
Who's with a bomb again? Yeah, he's +10, most damage on the team, looking good.
Okay.